What do you think? I want to jump right into the power rankings?
Let's do it.
All right, power rankings are, our kind of take on it. We do things a little bit different, but lately it's kind of seemed like it's kind of the same as a lot of other people. But we'll jump right into it. I don't think we need to spend a lot of time on the number one. I have to imagine we agree. Yankees.
I'm going with Houston.
Number one?
Yep.
All right, I'd love to hear this. Love to hear this.
I'm going Houston. I just think their pitching is just a touch better.
Okay.
They're 55-29 versus the Yankees 61-24. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
But last 10, 8-2, they're Houston's just on a roll. And they know how to win.
Okay.
They got Verlander.
True.
Verlander scares me. Like if I saw him coming down the road in his car on the other lane, I would just pull over.
Really?
Yeah. He's tough.
Okay.
He scares me a little bit, and that's why I pick Houston.
Okay.
They have Justin Verlander.
So as we just mentioned, apparently we do things a lot different. Yeah, everybody else has the Yankees number one because they're 61-24, 34-9 at home, plus 182 differential. They scored 444 runs, giving up 262. Logan's got Houston as number one. All right, hey, it is what it is. We're a little different. We do disagree on that, which also means we're going to probably disagree on the next couple of ones again. So I had the Yankees at one. I'm assuming maybe. Well, I'm not going to assume anymore. Who do you have it to?
Yankees number two. Yankees
Okay.
number two.
All right, so I went with the Dodgers as my number two. Dodgers are getting healthier, and the Dodgers are playing great baseball. They're 9-1 in their last 10 at the time of this recording on a 6-game winning streak. They're plus 149 differential. To me, having them at plus 149, playing great ball, healthy again. Yankees at plus 182 differential. They were the teams early on in the year that were swapping back and forth first and second for me, and they're back up there again. The Dodgers 55-29 at the time of recording, playing phenomenal baseball. They are playing next series, and beginning of the week they're going to take on the Cubs, so they should, in theory, have another series win, continue to build the best record in the National League. So that's my top two. So who do you have at three?
I got the Dodgers at 3.
Okay, see, I have the Astros at 3.
All right.
I'm not saying they're not a great team. They're a pretty good team, but they kind of seem to go in spurts. They'll win 13 in a row, then they'll lose for a little bit, then they'll win for a little bit. And for me, if I had to take the Astros versus Dodgers, say in a World Series, I like the Dodgers. If I had to take the Astros in the Yankees in a series, especially with the Yankees being the better team at home, I don't think the Astros could beat them with the Yankees in home field advantage, just the way that they're playing. And I'm not scared of Verlander. I'm not scared of him. If I see him driving down the road, I'm not going to get out of the way. I'm not going to pull over. I'm going to probably wave. He's not going to wave back because he's going to be like, who the heck is that guy?
He's not waving back.
No, he's not waving back. But either way, where I live and where he lives, there is a probable 0.001% chance I'll ever see him on the road. And
right.
Yeah.
So we don't have to worry about it.
No, we're not going to worry about that. And that's what I got. And again, the Astros playing great baseball, 8-2 in their last 10 at the time here, plus 97 run differential. They early in the week, they're going to take on Oakland. So that could that's going to be another series win, I would have to imagine. But Houston's really starting to open up their lead in the AL West with a 12-game lead over Seattle, who is a surprising 9-1 in their last 10.
Yeah, they're playing good. They are kicking the Blue Jays' butts right now lately. Mm-hmm. But Seattle's playing much better baseball than they did in the first half of this first half.
Yep. Yeah. If they can continue, I mean, they are only 1 game, I believe, out of the wild card. So it's a team to look out for. And maybe they'll bring Ken Griffey out of retirement. All right. Who do you have at number 4?
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Atlanta. I got them above the Mets because they have continued just to claw their way back. They're 2.5 games out. Mm-hmm. Behind the Mets right now. Mets are still good, but the Mets are going to Mets in my opinion. And Atlanta is just they got Harris, Spencer Strider is just awesome. If you get a chance to watch this dude pitch, watch him pitch. That's all I gotta say. He's fantastic. He's got a great mustache. Mm-hmm. The dude just looks like a ball player.
He does.
Who doesn't care about anybody else except himself.
Thankfully,
he wants to strike everybody out. It's awesome.
Yep, and thankfully he's on a contending team like the Braves. If not, he probably would be shifted over to the Yankees, and he'd fit in with the mustache and the policy that they have.
He looks like a cleaned up Wyatt Earp.
Yeah, I can see that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, so you have them. I'm going to go with the Mets still. I mean, they still are the division leaders. They got a 2.5 game lead. They're 6-4, but the division is playing phenomenal. The NL East is playing great baseball. You have the Mets 6-4 in their last 10. The Braves, the Phillies, and the Marlins are all 7-3 in their last 10. And then the Nationals, they just stink. They're 1-9 in their last 10. And no offense, National fans. I'm a Pirate fan. I know we stink as well, but
It's good to see the Phillies and Miami playing decent ball right now.
Yeah, I mean
without Harper, the Phillies made a push. In Miami, as long as they have some of their pitching, and they got a bunch of scrappy guys, John Birdie, Jesus Aguilar, who are just they're ball players.
Yep, and it's I mean it's
they're
been
fun to watch.
Very fun to watch, and it's been they get rid of their manager in Philly, and they've been playing phenomenal baseball. You have to imagine that the interim coach is working his way into being the coach long term, but hey, a lot can happen from now to the end of the season, and tough division, but the NL East is there, and like I said, I had the Mets there, you had the Braves, and I had the Braves at 5. I'm assuming you had the Mets at 5.
Yep.
I shouldn't have assumed because that was a wild mix up for you,
right?
But all valid reasons. I mean, like I said, the Braves playing good ball. I mean, they're catching them. They're definitely playing great ball, and I think every Mets fan is a little bit scared on how the Braves are starting to figure things out. But you say the Mets, but they are going to get DeGrom back at some point. And Scherzer looked fantastic, which was unfortunate that he didn't even get the win and what he did in his return from the IL. And I mean, as long as the Mets can stay hot, but their bats have been kind of cooling off, and they've really been struggling against the Marlins in this series.